They're getting a rest to come back. Nick takes it to the hoop, pretty aggressive, and gets it to roll. And gets a chance for a three-point play. Nice move. Kind of shows off his athleticism a little bit.
He's got quick hands. I've noticed that. And his feet are just about as good as his hands.
A little bit of vertical. And the free throw just off the back iron and rebounded by the Wildcats coming back the other way. The Riverhawks up by 6. And just short. Rebounded by Lucas, throws it ahead to Nick, who dumps it to Alex, who gets hit, and he gets a foul. So the Riverhawks take the ball out underneath the basket.
23, Dejan Severe.
Jack gets an open look, takes it into the hole, floats up, and in.
Oh, nice floater.
Nice move by Jack. Nice little touch floater right there off the baseline. That's a tough shot. The Riverhawks up by 8. Wildcats moving the ball around the outside. Dump it into 23. Nick is able to get his hand on it, but knocks it out of bounds. Stays here with the Wildcats.
Wildcats got his hand in there and just knocked it off of Nick's leg as he was taken off with it, and that kicked it out of bounds. So.
The Riverhawks definitely have improved their defense in this second half. And just off the iron for number 34, Jake Lamoureux. Nick takes it in, but they call it offensive foul. It's one of those where you want to stop and go up.
Yeah, he fighter just had enough time to set his feet, and that's all it took.
Number 23 takes it. That's got to be a travel. Yep. So it looks like Dejan Severe kind of just slipped as he was coming around the corner.
He did. He slipped and he tried to recover with his other foot, and that was one too many.
Fortunately, he had picked the ball up by then. So bringing the ball down the court, kick it into Lucas at the top of the key, over to Jack, who lines up the three. And just off the back iron, rebounded by Alcala. He kicks it right to Lucas, who almost gets it to go, gets his own rebound and puts it back up. So Riverhawks gain a 10-point lead, 51
Way to stay to Lucas.
Padding his rebound stats. And we get a timeout here by the Wildcats.
Which was really interesting because he just lost the ball and it was going out of bounds.
It is unfortunate that we have no fans here. The Riverhawks have a beautiful scoreboard over our center court that was given to us by Idaho Central Credit Union. And there's not too many high schools in Idaho that have a nice big video board over their court.
You know what would be great is if we get them to put the camera on top of that.
Just kind of give you guys updated on the freshman score. Looks like their game is actually over, and Canyon Ridge did win 51-19. So with 6:29 left in the ball game, Canyon Ridge has opened a 10-point lead.
And that puts the freshmen are 2-0 now.
Yeah. We did get the sweep of Gooding yesterday. See if we can get the sweep of Filer.
The freshmen beat Gooding almost as badly as the JV did. It was a 47-point win instead of a 53-point win.
And Jack gets a hand on the tip and pass right to Nick, who takes it up for the layup. More steals and more hustle. Looks like we did have a sub at the break. Braden Clark's back in for Alex Alcala. While the Wildcats moving around. Dejan Severe thought about it, stopped, popped it back out to Christensen. Dumped it in right into Lucas Roberts, who gets the steal. And
over Gooseman.
Who
sends it back into him, and it was over his back.
Hot pass, and didn't quite get a hold of it before he turned his body. And then
Well, Jack gets called for a foul.
Yeah, kind of ran into the defender as he turned around. Not much he could do there. And we are in the 1-1. So number 30, Wyatt DeFord, will be back to the line. So with 5:55 left, the Riverhawks have opened up a 12-point lead.
And Wyatt DeFord at the line to shoot 1 and 1. And he
And
makes the
first
first
one drops.
I'm kind of liking Tate Spears' shoes. I thought for a minute he was out there wearing his slippers.
And misses the second one, rebounded by Jack.
Good job,
Pushing
Jack.
it up the court. Takes it off to Lucas, who turns around and puts it right in. Little resistance.
You know, if Lucas
Good
keeps
job.
working that way without putting the ball on the floor first, just taking it right to the hoop, he's going to continue to be very effective there.
One-step drop and dump off the backboard. And number 3 launches the
Short.
three. I think Jack might got a piece of that rebound by Clark, who launches it forward to Nick, who's right there for the layup.
And this is how the Riverhawks take the lead. That fast break constantly.
That's how they did it last night. And once they start securing those rebounds, number 34 takes it in. Nice little dump in, layup. And we got another timeout by the
Fighter.
Wildcats. It's like a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, in response to your question, you only get 5 times out for the entire game. 2 30s and 3 60s.
No halves.
No half change. No additions. You just get 5 for the game.
It's been a while since I played high school basketball.
You do get 1 back if you go into overtime.
Of course, I say play. I mostly watched from the bench until my coach said, "Go foul that person." And
Clark,
I
go
gotta
eat,
go out there,
go eat him up.
push some people around. All right, so with just over 5 minutes left, the Riverhawks are up 57-44. Now, really, if we take out the second quarter, we've had a very good game.
Yeah, the Riverhawks have played extremely well.
Second quarter got a little sloppy on us. On the press, gets it into Damien, who gets hit.
And he gets fouled by number 3.
Good move by Damien. Way to get that ball in. That's sometimes tough, getting that ball in.
And next foul, the Hawks will be shooting. Will be in the bonus.
Braden Clark gets it in. Oh, and Lucas gets it stripped right as he turned around. And number 20 gets foul on his way to the basket.
And let's see, they called it against Jack or they called it against Lucas? They called it against Jack.
I think Jack kind of got him across the body a little bit. So 1 and 1
Just under 5 minutes to go.
for Mr. Connor Wills.
It's oh, they don't have it in there.
And misses the first one, but is secured by the Wildcats, who kicks it back around. And Wills puts it back up in. And Wildcats. Oh, Damien tried to get a little greedy and just underthrew that pass right into the Wildcat defender. Tate Spears with the ball up on top. A couple defenders all over him.
Keeping Filer way deep into the backfield.
Looks like we switched to man.
We've switched to man, which is a good thing.
And kiss off the backboard for Jasper Robinson.
Robinson, that was pretty.
Yeah. Cut the lead to 9. Riverhawks moving the ball around. Clark on the wing. Passes it off. Oh, kind of a lazy pass. Clark trying to hustle it down. And the Wildcats cut it to 7. Jack Jensen taking the ball down the court. Kicks it off to Damien.
Yeah, Riverhawks need to tighten up and play like they were playing in the third quarter.
Yeah.
All these sloppy passes, get the nice crisp passes, get your hands ready for it, be involved.
Braden gets the ball, but we get an illegal screen on Lucas.
Yep.
That's kind of a tough call when you're standing there straight and the defender's running full speed and hits you in the chest. You're typically going to move. But it does get called for a moving screen.
So Sainsbury's back in. Ocala back in.
So we're going to stay in our man defense.
Kind of a modified man. We're playing zone man down underneath.
In and out by number 3. Roll off. Looks like Jack
Rolled off
Jensen's
Jack's foot. Yep.
So Wildcats get the ball underneath the basket. So with 3:13 left for the 57-50 score. Wildcats in the lead. So we switch back to the 2-3 for the inbound. A little bit of a travel. And number 3 launches a 3 just off the front of the iron. Rebounded by number 12. Kicks it into Tate, who misses it. Jack gets the ball. Gets upfield. Gets it to Alex, who takes it in for the layup but misses it. Braden Clark at the rebound. Should have taken it right back up, but kicks it out to Alex, who hits the 3.
So back up by 10 with 2.5 to go.
Wildcats dip it in low, kick it back out, and Jack Jensen gets the hand on it. And Wildcat kind of fell in front of him, so he was unable to get to it. So
It kept him from getting to the ball.
So Wildcats ball on the side with 2.5 minutes left.
It's actually backcourt.
And a little pressure on defense. Jack's able to steal the ball, but not able to pick it up. Wildcats able to get the ball back. Kicks it up court. Number 20 takes it in and gets it to roll over the rim.
Carson being very
Caution not
cautious.
to burn that 5th foul. And Alex takes it in and gets blocked out of bounds for the Riverhawks.
Danny Baird coming in for the
It's like
Hawks.
Jack gets a
And
break for the night. Good game by Jack. A couple of threes and a nice little floater off the baseline.
some pretty moves.
So Alex kicks it in. Lucas puts the ball in the court, kicks it the other side. Carson Sainsbury up. Just off the iron, but right there, Lucas back in there for the rebound.
Great
Puts it
job,
right
Lucas.
back out.
I'm impressed with Lucas tonight.
He has played well.
He's keeping the ball moving up. He's not bringing it down to the ground again, as is his habit. So maybe he's changed his habits.
Rebound by Sainsbury. Get the little tie up, and looks like Filer will get the ball on the jump ball.
Interesting call since Filer never had his hands on the ball.
Just had it on Carson's elbow.
And Filer takes in a timeout.
Timeout with 1:32 left. Riverhawks up by 10, 62-52.
Taking a full 60-second timeout.
Yeah, so what do you think tonight?
It's hard to be a referee, you know, and seriously, it's hard to be a referee in basketball. You know, for years, when you weren't even around, I did that. And it's not easy to be a referee. It's always important to remember the key rule of being a referee. Call what you see, not what you think you see.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part, is saying, did I really see that or not? So it makes it hard sometimes.
Yeah. I bet you the quarantine is probably one of the refs that love that, because there's not as many fans to yell at them at the game. But what do you think you've seen in of the Riverhawks tonight?
I like the Hawks. They started out strong. They had a little trouble adjusting to man-to-man defense, but they have made that adjustment in the second half, and we see them up by 10 points again.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they've made that adjustment. And Filer's struggling with the fact that the Riverhawks have now gone to man.
Yeah. You can see from what I've seen from the first half to second half. So first quarter, I would say we won the first quarter. Second quarter, Filer won the second quarter, and I think our effort kind of slipped a little bit in that second quarter because we were up in the first quarter, and we kind of expected tonight to be like last night. And Carson gets the poke away, but
Lucas going to get called for traveling because he couldn't get the ball down on the ground.
But definitely effort better in the second half, which is the reason why we go from down 5 to up 10. And with a minute left, we are up 10, 62-52. And Wildcats, we put the ball in under the baseline. And Tate Spears gets it in. Get a hand on it by Lucas, who swats at the shot. It does fall by number 15, Casey Christensen. Damian pushes the ball up court. This is probably when you want to just dribble around for a little bit and run some clock off.
Take some time. They got 45 seconds left in the game, and they're up by 9.
Braden takes the floater in just off. And Wildcats stuck on the line.
And you can't contest that in coach because the referee was standing right there watching where his foot stepped.
And right in front of the coach. So with 40 seconds left, Riverhawks inbound the ball, get it to Alex. Foul by number 15, Casey Christensen. At this point, that's kind of all they can do is try and stop the clock and extend the game as much as they can.
Get more playing time.
So Alex will go to the line for 1-and-1.
But I think in the second half, the Hawks have really stepped up. They played as good as they did last night.
Yes. Like I said, I think they kind of fell asleep in the second quarter. The man defense definitely threw them off. Dump it into Lucas, goes up, and
good for 2.
So back up by 10. Wildcats pushing the ball. And launches a 3, which is in and out. Rebound secured by nobody, but did end up going to the Wildcats, who Alec picks it up, kicks it out to Braden, who's just going to hold on to the ball for the last 5 seconds. Didn't want to pad his stats, apparently.
Well, coach told him to hold the ball. So, good job.
All right, so Riverhawks are victorious, 64-54. Thanks for listening to